right, here we go. Road trip to Nashville, Tennessee. Well, Cooksville, Tennessee, but Tennessee in general. We are now in Las Vegas. We just woke up. Sun's up. We're up. Things are up. Things are happening. And we are off for the road trip. All right, here we go. Woohoo! Oh, wait. It's got to focus on you. There we go. All right, off we go. Off we go. Next stop, I don't know, comes next, Utah. Here we go. Yeah, that's basically, everybody thinks Las Vegas, Nevada, and all that. You're gonna come in and all it's gonna be is lights and fancy hotels and casinos. No, you got one spot. It's got lights and casinos. Other than that, nothing but desert and mountains. That's it. That's all you get. Okay. So we're on the way to Utah. Not out of Nevada yet. But even way out here in the middle of nowhere, if you run into a California driver, understand, when you go to California, you're going to another country. All right? They drive on the other side of the road. We're told to the outside lane is a passing lane. Well, that's reverse in California, where the outside lane is apparently the slow lane. So, even out here and almost by Utah. On a river in some mountains. We figure we stop so we can video and take pictures of a river and some mountains. We're in Arizona, so all right, back to the grind. Here we are, made it to Utah, because that says Utah. Hey, yeah, still in the middle of the desert. But Utah. Give me two! Utah! Give me two! You know what that is? You're awesome. Okay, I'm proud to say that we went to 2 bathrooms on the trip so far. And we've been, what time is it? It's like 5 something.
Yeah, about
maybe.
5:40.
Yeah, so almost 6. So anyway, and we went to 2 bathrooms. One was a Subway where we ate, and we just got done with using one at the
It was a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, and actually, they were clean bathrooms, like really clean. So that's just something I wanted to put out there. That was like, wow. So you get 2 clean bathrooms in a road trip, you're doing pretty good. So that's what we got. So we got some sandwiches and some drinks that I'm not supposed to have. He's eating and driving. I'm doing all kinds of things we shouldn't do today. All right. Just want to give you the news. Bathrooms are looking good so far. Fancy room we got here. Coda picked out. Oh, that's a TV. Looks like it's a. Look at that. Okay. Fancy bathroom. Well, that's fancy. All right, we're here at our hotel. We went from Las Vegas to. We're in Colorado now. Just outside of Vail, between Vail and Denver. So my kid picked out a hotel, and hey, we got a nice one. So we are going to get some rest and hit it in the morning. So tomorrow, the goal is to go from Denver, Colorado, or Vail, where we're at here, and we're going to be going there all the way to Illinois. Looks like, if not further. So that's a big deal for tomorrow. So we got a lot of ground to cover. So good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Morning. Waking up. Hair's crazy.
Yeah. My hat on.
Crazy hair, don't care. All right, we're up and going this morning. Day 2, and we're gonna get off to the car, and we are heading into the mountains, going to see my father's place, my father's resting place, and then after that, we are headed to, well, eventually, Illinois. So off we go. Waking up. we go. We're at my father's spot. Before my son falls off of it. That's this James Long Bridge they were standing on. Yes, it's rough, it's rugged. That's how he was. Hey, doesn't care. Come here still, because why? Set in our ways, and that's the way we do it, because that's the way it's done. That's my father, and that's me. So, and that's him as well. All right, so we came to Grandpa's spot, and now we're gonna hit the road and head off to however far we can get, Illinois or further. So off we go. We're gonna take a lot of stops on the way, so we'll stop and talk at you. All right, let's go down here. Wow. Believe it or not, these calming waters eventually turn into rapids. And down here, there's a lot of people that they've laid to rest here, which is something I didn't know until after my father laid to rest here. But I hope they preserve these waters and keep this place nice. This is James Long Bridge here. It's my father's bridge. Loved it. The guy that's set in his ways, this is why. This is where my father wanted to be. That's where he is right there. And this is a nice rough and rugged bridge. That's all it is. For miles and miles and miles. And miles. been in Kansas for a while. There were no signs. There were no, you're at the end of the road of Colorado. Welcome to Kansas. Nothing. They didn't welcome us. They didn't say hello, kiss my ass, or nothing. We're here. So, we're in Kansas. There it is. So here we are. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. So it's a surprise. I was thinking, man, we're still in Colorado. I looked at the map and yeah. So here we go. Kansas. Boom. All right, we're getting ready to take a stop because we're like zombies right now. We're just kind of like, so we've been sitting here looking at cornfields, and every once in a great while we'll see a cow or whatever. So, in a barn or a shed or whatever. So, we're gonna stop and get a bite to eat, sit down, relax, have a nice meal, a nice drink, get some gas, any other necessities, shake our head out, and walk a little bit, do some stretching, and then we'll be back. But right now, like I said, we're zombies right now. We're kind of like, so it's time to get out and walk and yeah, live a little. So, all right. We got about 20 minutes and then we're going to be at our destination. Alright, we're all done eating. We are off. We just stopped at, what was that place called? No. We went to Applebee's to eat. Applebee's literally had more flies in it than people. That was fun. Jesus. Kansas, what are you gonna do? And then,
we went to Hayes.
Hayes?
Yeah.
Hay?
Like horse, like hay.
Hey,
Horse.
hey, Kansas. Hey, Kansas. That's so. And hey, Kansas had communist roads. I swear to God. Like, we had a roundabout that took us to another roundabout. And if you wanna turn on the main road, on any main road to turn into any shopping place, any place to eat, you had to go at a roundabout to turn to every place there. There was a roundabout that led into a roundabout that led into a roundabout that led into a roundabout. And I'm not kidding. Hey, Kansas, you're communists. Anyway, that's what happened. So now we're on the road. We're done with hey, communist Kansas roads, and we are off to wherever the hell we can get. St. Louis is the goal. Probably, we're not going to get to Illinois tonight. We checked it, and ain't no way. So we are going to get as close to St. Louis as we can. Find a place to lay our heads, relax, and that'll be the end of the day. So, all right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets to relax. Time for Dad to drive. Where are we at?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City. I tell you what, I'm originally from Chicago, and now we live in Las Vegas. Kansas City, the city, literally made me nervous driving through it. There are so many twists and turns and signs and exits and on top of exits and shit in the road. I mean, my goodness. It's very stressful to drive here. And I'm used to the city. Like I said, I'm from Chicago, so this is crazy. We passed the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium, so that was Arrowhead. That was cool. We didn't really get to see anything. Just looks like a big black dome that's you can barely see any lights on, but I always wanted to see that, so drove by it anyway. So that was cool. So now we are headed to St. Louis. Headed to St. Louis, Missouri. So hopefully we get there without any more craziness. All right. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
You got the place for us?
I got 2 places.
2 places, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, yeah, we stopped at one place and we thought we were gonna stay here. We went by and it was like Skid Row hanging out outside. I mean, people with half their clothes on, just hanging outside all over the place. And yeah, it was pretty run down, and no, we're not gonna stay here. So I don't even know where this is. But now we stopped by a gas station, got a little sugar and caffeine to get us to the places where Coda said is gonna work. So on the road again. Haven't shown a lot of road driving or stops because there's not a lot to see out here. We're in the middle of nowhere, fields, and we just, like I said, we just came from Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
So, and it was wow, that was fun. Jesus. Anyway, here we go, off to the adventure. We're gonna see if we can find these hotels. Here we go. We wake up. We woke up. Wake up. Wake up. We're up. It's the next morning. Obviously, this is day 3. Day 3. We could not find a room last night. They were booked. All booked up because of all the road construction out here. So all the workers were taking all the hotels. So we finally found one. It was smelled like mildew. But we overslept. It's a lot later. But we woke up. Housekeeping woke us up. And here we are. Where are we at? We're in Missouri. So now we're gonna head. Next stop is
We're going through St. Louis next.
Going through St. Louis, but then we're gonna go to Illinois and then all the way to Tennessee. So, all right, let's get out of here, and here we go. Uh-oh. Somebody had a hard time getting to school this morning. Uh-oh. All right, let's get around this egg timer. Two announcements to make. First announcement, the entire state of Missouri is under construction. Second, this guy's 19th birthday. Hell of a party. Hell of a party. If I'd have told him when he was 19, he was going to get woken up by housekeeping in a hotel room, smelled like mildew. You'd have said, wow, what a party. Well, I wish we could say that. Alright. So now we're going to make our way through the construction of Missouri. Woohoo! Birthday lunch. Boom. Come on. Birthday lunch.
Southern Illinois University. This is where I went to school. This is exactly the spot I would go. This is where I would hang out every day. This is the path on the way to the gym. This used to be just an open field. It was a baseball field, softball field, but it was just an open field. You know, with the softball field like you see at a park. Now it's like more official. Jesus. And then this out here is where we all used to chill out in the summer. People used to play volleyball. They used to just hang out and put a blanket down and read or listen to music. Or remember back in the day, the hacky sack shit? Yeah, they're out here. And the gym is right there. I'm not gonna go to the gym, but it's back there. Well, it was the gym. Who knows what it is? I'm sure it still is. Wow, that's crazy. This is my dorm. I don't even remember. No, I don't remember now. I just gotta remember. Big gravel lot down there. That's where I would park. That was my parking place. And right on the other side of the lot is a, well, yeah, you can see it just on the rise. That is a railroad track. And that's where I walk every day to class. I go right through those two buildings. Those two buildings, I go right through there, walk to class. And this was our cafeteria. This is where we go to eat. I'm trying to remember. There used to be halls down behind me. I think there still is. But anyway, that's what I would eat. I'd look out those windows. I'd eat in that cafeteria. If I ate here, normally I just get my food here. And I go right across to my dorm room. I believe I was on the 4th floor or the 6th floor. I don't remember. This is just crazy to me right now. Yeah, we would go in those doors and there'd be a setup there where you had to give your card and then clock in, run your card, and then you get your, and then the cafeteria, the open area seating was there. And we're done eating, we'd come out of there and then show this picture where I used to park a little bit better. To walk across the classes that way. And then there's a better picture of that field right there. It was just a field. It didn't have the barriers or anything up. It just literally looked like a little, I went in and out. Went in and out right there. I don't know if it was a 6th floor or the 4th floor, but wow, man. We didn't have any of this niceness here. The groundskeeping and all that. None of these bike racks were here, but yeah. It's wild, man. It has been a while. It's all fancy and new, everything is. Yep. Yeah. It's been years since I've seen this place.
thanks for coming to my old, what do they call it, alma mater, or my old college. It was, that was nostalgic, man. I haven't been back there since what?
You said the 90s, but
Yeah, 96, 97, I think. 97, yeah. I haven't been back there since then. Everything's fancier, but wow, that was a major flashback. It was nice to take my son with me to go see where I kind of reinvented myself, where I became who I am now, part of it anyway. So, and that's what happens when you go to college. You develop yourself. You kind of become who you are. It helps you develop as a human, and for me as a man, or somebody else as a woman, but it builds character and discipline. And, makes you who you are. A lot of other things do as well, but that's a big part of it, is going to college. So, like I told my son many times, when I was there, I left brokenhearted. My father, bless his soul, he's didn't know any better, but he refused to pay for college or help me out with college. So he told me, you get your ass home and you work like the rest of us. So I did, but through those years after, when I was younger, after college, I learned, and I thought to myself, someday I'm gonna have a kid. I'm gonna have a son or kids or whatever, and never ever am I gonna allow this to happen to them. And so here it is. And now we're here today. Through here. Now we're here today, and I had my lesson, and now I did everything I needed to do to make sure my son goes to college and he lives out his dream. So everything happens for a reason. So that happened for a reason. So anyway, thanks for coming along with me and checking out Southern Illinois University. It was awesome. It's been our drive. Looking at the ass of a semi. Alright, so we are still sitting in
Kentucky.
Still sitting in traffic with construction. Now, letting everybody know. Couple things. First thing is, we have been inside of construction ever since Kansas City. Okay? So Kansas, when we got outside of Kansas, right at the border of Kansas and hit Kansas City, ever since then. Missouri, what else? Illinois,
Yeah, that bottom half. Yeah.
all of Illinois, all of Missouri, especially Missouri, and now Kentucky. I think that's all of them. Nothing but construction. Like most of the roads, almost all the roads have been construction. Ridiculous. Now, my son actually took the northern route home last year. They had maybe like a couple miles of construction in one spot.
We only went through one section.
Yeah, there was only one section when we were driving from Tennessee to Vegas. Only one section had construction in it, and then we didn't have any major construction areas until Vegas, obviously.
Yeah, so there you go. So it's been a little ridiculous. So like I said, we're in Kentucky right now. We are trying to get out of Kentucky. So we're still sitting in, we're still sitting in construction. So we couldn't get a hotel because all the people working in construction used all the rooms in the entire town. That's how much construction is going on between Kansas City and Kentucky. Holy shit. All right, back to it. Yeah, shoot, you could have had that spot right up front.
My truck isn't gonna fit in that. I could have tried, but I don't think I could have turned into that. You know, hey, this thing's a boat. It's a ship.
Oh, there's somebody just moving. Right there. Look at him.
Okay.
Got it, but you can set it up any way you want. You know? How's your closet look? Okay. Bathroom. Nice. Dang, you got a big ass shower. What the hell? How's that even right? Your shower's bigger than me and Mom's. That's not even right. Yeah. You got. You're living. Look at you. All right, we got the kid moved in here. He got his tool kit, most important thing apparently. And it's a 3D printer, fancy deal. He got his microwave, most important, and the TV, and there's his video game crap. There's all the stuff that came in second. That's the clothes and the necessities. And his bike's hiding under there somewhere, so. And then we got the fridge. So all moved in. Now we gotta let him put this place together, make it look like a home for himself. So, all right. All right, we're all moved in. Kinda. Everything's in the room anyway. We still gotta put things where he wants them. Do you like your room? Like it better than last year?
Yeah, it was better than last year. A lot newer. Outlets.
Yeah, true. Now we're gonna go back to the room, kind of collect ourselves, figure out what we need, then we're gonna go to the store, to Walmart, and get some necessities and needs for the room and some comforting things for the room. Like toilet paper, things like that. All right.